The adventurers had just entered in the dungeon. In front of them, an empty room without doors or windows. Only some cobwebs on the walls and a pile of bones on the ground. After a closer look, they noticed a sword and a shield among the bones. The brave ranger approached those weapons looking for more loot. But in that moment, a skull turned around, looking the man in his eyes. And a moment later, a dreadful skeleton got up from the bones and attacked the adventurers. Everybody roll initiative. Hi everybody, in this video I will show you how to make a skeleton miniature for Dungeons & Dragons. I started using the miniature of Minsk to draw the figure of a body with the right proportions. Then I draw the full skeleton using an old school book as a reference. For the bones of the arms and legs, I used some small nails I cut with a piler to give them the right size. Then I stacked them together with hot glue, trying to give them the appearance of arms and legs bones. After that, I made a rib cage, creating a small cylinder of paper and covering it with wire and glue to highlight the ribs, and I have also fixed the form with the right cuts. I made the pelvis bone only with some paper reinforced with glue. Then I cut another nail to make the backbone, and using it to merge all the bones together, trying to give him a cool pose. For the head, I used some small polystyrene balls I obtained from a bigger one. I made the eyes, piercing the skull with a nail. The base is made of cardboard that I cut using a real base as a reference. I gave it a shape with some hot glue, and then I stick the skeleton on this new base. I also gave him some pants made of pieces of tissue and a sword and a shield made of cardboard. Everything reinforced with probably too much hot glue. Before painting it, I added on the base some bones made with the pieces of nails left from the creation of the arms and legs and a tiny skull. Then I've had to paint it. I covered everything with grey primer, and then the skeleton was ready for the colors. I premise that I'm not so good with colors, but I hope you will like the final result as well. I painted all the bones with ivory, made combining the white with some yellow. All the colors I use in this video came from the Adventurers paint set of the Nolzur Marvelous Pigments. Then I colored the sword and some parts of the shield silver, and the pants brown. I've also decided to give him some gloves and a pair of boots, so it won't feel cold in the freezing rooms of his dungeon. After that, I mixed some brown with a bit of black to make a darker pigment for the hilt of his sword and the wood of his shield. I also used it to get his bone dirty and making him more realistic. In the end, I used the black to add some details, like the eyes and the bones. And I've painted the base with a dark red pigment made of black and white. And now our skeleton is ready to fight the evil humans who want to steal his treasure. If you like this tutorial, click the like button and write in the comment section the next monster tutorial you want to see on this channel. So, if you want more DIY monsters from the Monster Manual, just subscribe.